Right. Okay. Good evening in Pakistan. About what time is it? About 6 o'clock?
Yes, it's exactly
Right.
6:04.
Okay. You came from work or
No,
you didn't go to work today?
no, I did not go to work today because basically I'm on a break. I have a 6-month-old infant, so
Okay.
I look after him these days. I'm not
Right.
working currently.
Okay. Okay. May I ask what you do for living? What do you do? What's your job?
Basically, I'm a homemaker and my
Okay.
husband works and
Right.
he's somebody who brings the bread home and then we cook together.
All right. Okay. So what's the reason for you doing this course?
Sir, basically, I wanted to opt for a master's program and I wanted to go for an option that allows me to, get it done from home. So here
Hmm.
in Pakistan, you have very limited options
Hmm.
and the degrees that you get, they're not, it's hard to get them verified once you apply to better opportunities. So that is
Right.
why I found about this diploma and its authenticity was like way too good as compared to the other options that I had. And the foremost best part was that I could do it from home. So it
Right.
was to, build on my CV, not waste my time while being at
So what
home
qualif
and
All right.
eventually
Okay.
getting a good qualification.
So what qualifications do you have?
Sir, I am a bachelor's graduate. I did my bachelor's from Lahore and its major was fashion design.
Okay. Right. And now
Yes, and
you want to
later
do
I
the
have yeah, and I have an experience of 3 years in the education sector, and
Mhm.
all of them were basically leadership roles. So that
Right.
is why I wanted to pursue a degree with the basic outlines of leadership and strategic management.
All right. Okay. Okay. So basically, the student induction we are going to conduct today is a level 7 diploma in strategic management leadership, which is awarded by the
Yes.
OTHM awarding body. Have you heard of the OTHM?
Not really, sir. I
No.
just,
Okay.
yeah, I would like to know about it and then, go ahead.
Right. Okay. So basically, what I'm going to do is just go through um, some OTHM. What's the aim? What about the OTHM? What's the content? What's the equivalent of this qualification to some mandatory units, and how do we deliver it and assess it, and what's the progression route from there onwards, and the type of contacts. And basically, induction is quite straightforward, just to let you know what we going to do, what kind of qualification you'll get, how will you progress, and how you can move on to the next stage of your qualifications. All right. So let me
Sure,
start
sir.
with about the OTHM. I mean, you not heard about the OTHM. Is what OTHM is a global awarding organization based in the UK, which is approved by the Office of Qualification and Examination Regulation, which is called the OFQUAL. Okay, so you can check their credibility, you can check their validity, and you can check their registered on the
Sure.
OFQUAL, OFQUAL register. So we don't award any qualification. They awarded by the OTHM.
Oh,
They are approved body of the OFQUAL. Okay, so
oh,
we basically
oh,
provide the tuition. We basically
done, sir. I totally
whereby
get it.
you get it. So the university
Yes, yes,
doesn't,
I do get it.
it's not an
Like
awarding
the
body.
rewarding body is basically OFQUAL and
Yes,
OTHM.
OTHM is the awarding body registered, approved by
Okay.
OFQUAL, which is the Office of
Okay.
Qualifications and Examination Regulation. So it's just
Okay.
like, so they've got to be inspected. They have follow a kind of standard, and they are basically monitoring the OTHM and other awarding bodies as such. Okay. So only the awarding bodies,
Done.
which is universities and OTHM or awarding bodies, can award the qualifications. We are only a tuition provider, okay, as are the
I get.
colleges. Okay, so
Okay, sir.
you can check on the, you can check and look at their website, the type of qualification they offer, and they offer different qualifications in business management, administrative management, law, computing, health and social care, religious studies, and other areas of, basically from level 3 onwards up to level 7. Because after level
Oh,
7, it's a level 8 qualification. They don't award that qualification, which is a level 8 qualifications. Okay.
okay, sir.
Right. What the aim of the OTHM level 7 qualification is a diploma in strategic management and leadership. It develops your strategic management and leadership skills. It tells you what is strategic management. You have to know something about leadership qualities, leadership skills. What are the strategies? What are the theories of leadership, strategic management, and HRM, for example, or how to develop your understanding in the workplace. Looking at the work-related practical skills alongside theoretical fundamentals. And the diploma also translates your organizational strategy into operational performance. It looks at how you can improve your previous performance, how you can move forward. And also it's a good way of developing your learning skills to move on to a further course. Okay, so it basically
it
brings
the professional world.
it
Yes.
brings your practical skills and you apply to the practical work, and builds up your academic skills as well as practical skills. Okay.
Yes, sir. Great.
Right. And basically it's more of the mature students how to progress into their academic studies or industry. So it will give you a good background into moving into the industry as well as academic world. What are the contents of the qualification?
It will help me prepare more for the professional world. That is what
yes,
the course outline
you
is
apply
about.
your practical skills, you apply your career skills, you apply your learning skills, and apply also the theoretical or academic skill in order to do your work and how you can progress from there. Okay, basically it's both side, academic and practical. Okay, so people who are doing this qualification, most of them are working, okay, and they want to move on to their academic career or maybe to move on to their practical life careers. Okay, so what are the contents of the qualification? There are basically 6 units, I think, or basically, yeah, I'll explain you the units. So basically, the qualification, it's it's on leadership and people management. It focuses on your HRM skills. It looks at operations management. It looks at the sustainable business practices. It looks at financial decision making. It looks at the some kind of business research skills expected of a manager. This is a kind of a practical project where you do 5,000-6,000 words of a dissertation or small assignment, which looks at your practical skills. Apply a theory into practice. Okay. How it's structured, how the qualification is structured, you need to do, you need to achieve certain credits. Now, credit means each module is given a kind of value. Right? Each module is given a value of 20 credits. Now, there are 6 units, there are 6 modules, there are 6 subjects, in other words, for this qualification. And if you multiply 6 by 20, that will give you a total of 120 credits. Now, if you do a master's degree, it's 180 credits. And if you do a doctorate, it's a 360 credits. So, so it depends on your the credits amount you get. So basically, this diploma gives you 120 credits, whereby you have to do 4 mandatory units and 2 optional units, i.e. you must do 4 compulsory units and 4 electives, or 2 electives, okay, a total of 6 subjects. These subjects are split into group A and group B. So in group A, you've got to do strategic management, you've got to do strategic leadership, you've got to do strategic HRM and advanced business research methods. So these are the compulsory units, all right? You must pass these units in order to do the electives, in order to do the, what you call them, optional units, okay? So you can move on to that. So these with 4 subjects will give you 80 credits, okay? 20 each, and you must pass all of them in order to do the electives. Okay. Are you okay with me?
Yeah, I get it. I
Right.
totally get
So,
it. We're on the
yeah.
same page.
Okay. So the second group, which is called the group B, optional units, you need to choose 2 from the following 6, which is strategic financial management, supply chain management, entrepreneurship, globalization, strategic change management, strategic marketing. So out of these, you can pick up 2, and that will combined with the 4 compulsory units will give you 6 units in order to claim 120 credits. Okay, and that you can get that.
So I need to choose any 2 out of these
Any 2 out
courses.
of the 6.
4 are mandatory and 2 are electives.
Yeah, 4 are mandatory and 2 are optionals. Okay.
Optional. Okay.
So you got to choose 6. In other words, you got to do them all. Okay.
Okay.
Right. And this qualification, we provide you the tuition, we provide you the learning materials, and we provide you the tutor who is going to deliver the materials online. Okay, it's a distance learning course, which is provided by the Versity, and we are approved center from the OTHM. So there's no doubt as to what you're going to get and whatever. So different tutors teaching on this course at different variation of time.
Okay, sir.
There's a lot of noise at the background. I don't know what's the issue,
There's distortion at my background.
Yes, there is a lot of distortion. I don't know why. It's windy or wherever. I don't know. Okay, so looking at the assessment and verification, all these units are taught internally by the center. They are marked by the center itself, by the tutors who teach you on these courses, but they'll be externally verified. So somebody else will be looking at your marking. Once the tutor marks it, there's the second person who's going to look at it, and then it will be verified by the OTHM themselves. So they have a sampling plan. They pick up a few assignments. They look at the standard. They look at the quality of work, and they see whether the quality and the standard and the criterion references is met. Okay, so the criterion references is whereby you look at each criteria and you tackle the criteria in your assignment. You look at the assignment, you look at the criteria, you refer to the criteria and answer what the criteria is asking you to do. That's what I mean by criterion referenced. Okay?
So basically it's all assignment based, or do we have exams as well?
No, there's no exams. It's all assignment based. We don't have exams. Okay.
Okay. So I work on my assignment and I submit it to you. And once you check it on your own, so then it goes for verification to OTHM, or I submit it to another tutor?
No. Whoever tutor is, you submit it to them through a website here, and they check your plagiarism. They check your copy and copy and paste stuff. In other words, plagiarism is to what extent is this copied directly from a book or journal or article or something. So they will check an article. They will check a plagiarism check, which is called. So if it's your plagiarism say high, about 20-30%, i.e. copy paste from somewhere, then it will not go through. It has to go through under Y5 or 10% plagiarism. Okay. Plagiarism meaning by copying or pasting or whatever. Yes, so there'll be a lot of copying pasting. Yeah, so then it will be checked externally, of course. Once you checked internally, then it will be sent off for the external verification. Okay, by the OTHM, and they'll check. But it depends on who's sampling on whatever. This looks at the sampling, and once this assignment is picked up, then they can check it. Otherwise, they can look up another assignment and so on. Okay, so it depends on your luck.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. All right. Right. So to achieve a pass, then you must provide an evidence, or to provide evidence to demonstrate that you have fulfilled all the learning outcome and the learning criteria, and that you met the standard specified by all these assessment criteria. You see, because we don't have any exams, so it's all be written, but it's checked by the assessment criteria. If you meet the assessment criteria, whereby you tackle each assessment criteria, with the materials, backed by the references, and then by the theoretical model or practical or whatever, then you will get through the assignment. Okay.
So, sir, how much time do we have to, fulfill a task and submit it back?
Well, you'll probably get about 2 weeks to do the whole assignment.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
so that's plenty.
Yes, yes. So you can sit down and get your head down and do the work, each criteria by criteria or task by task. Okay.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So once you fulfilled your criteria, once you written assessment criteria, then you send it to the assessor and he provides you the feedback. And if there is any problem, if there's any issue, then of course the assessor of the feedback will be given to you. Then you need to amend it and change the assignment and then resubmit. Okay.
Oh, so we do that chance as well. That is
you have a
good.
chance of resubmitting, provided the first submission doesn't meet the criteria or doesn't meet the standard or doesn't meet what the criteria wants you to do. Okay. All right. Hello. We are breaking up. I don't know. There's something wrong on the line there. Are we okay up to so far? Hello, Ham. Hello.
Yes, sir.
No, something breaking up. I don't know what's happening there in the middle. What are you saying? Something?
No, I am just saying that I am on the same page. Did the distortion get better? Because at my end, everything looks fine. I can hear you very properly. I can see the screen nice. Well, everything is going good.
Okay.
Are you comfortable too?
Yes, there was a problem. There was a lot of distortion, but I didn't know what's happened there, but no problem. Okay, so the equivalence of the OTHM level 7 is equivalent to or less than a master without dissertation, because there's no dissertation involved in it here. Okay, if you want to do the top up, if you want to do the diploma with the masters, then you have to go to a university, you apply to them with a full master's degree, and you'll have to probably do a dissertation, 6 months dissertation, or 9 months dissertation, depending on the university that you go for. Okay.
Okay, so if we decide to go for a top up, so we have to enroll to a university and go there, or
you can enroll with the university and with the top up.
It's not going to be home based.
Some universities do the master's degree online. Some universities don't do online. Most of them, they don't do online degree courses. So you have to maybe either face-to-face or online. It depends on the university themselves.
Okay, we'll look into that. No.
Yes. One kind of university, I think Derby University, they have an MBA, online MBA, but most of the universities, they do prefer to do it in person. Okay.
Okay, face-to-face.
Right. Yes, face-to-face. So you can move on to a master's, relevant master's, and you can look at the OTHM website if you want to go for a university progression. Then they have a progression page. It's called university progression page, and you can look up which universities will accept this OTH diploma as a top up for their qualification. All right.
So, sir, if we have completed our diploma and then we go for a top up, how long does the top up take? I mean, obviously we are exempted. Is all complete.
I didn't get any of that, because can you write it on the can you write please on the note, this meeting chat, because there's distortion and I can't hear anything and I don't know what you were saying. So So write your question here for me, please. Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry, some
No worries, because there's a lot of distortion. I know. So if you
network
write your
issue
question
was
on the meeting chat, it'll be,
there.
I can read it, then answer you.
Yeah,
So can you do that,
just
please?
a
Thank
second.
you.
Yes, sure, sir.
What was your question, though? Okay, if the
Did you
if diploma gets done, how long does it take to get the master's if you go
degree?
for a top up? All right. Okay, probably a
Yeah.
year, maybe a 6 months to 9 months course. If you go and do a top up, it will probably be 6 to 9 months. Okay. Okay.
Okay, done. Thank you.
Yeah, it'll be about at least 6 months. Depends on how quickly you can
Yes,
finish the
thank you.
dissertation. Maybe 6 months, maybe 9 months. You know, maximum it will be a year, maximum, because you can do a master's in a year, 12 months. Okay, but if you
Yeah.
already got a diploma, that should be about 6 to 9 months. All right. Okay. How you will get the learning materials is there's a learning platform called the Moodle. Okay, the Moodle, all the materials will be on the learning platform. It will have all the ebooks. It will have all the videos, recording of the previous lessons or handbooks. There is handbooks available. There's ebooks available. There's assignments related to the particular unit. Then an example of a particular unit is there. Okay, videos, everything will be, all the materials will be there. All the resources will be there for you to look at, to look, you know, you browse through, and you have to do your own research as well, you know, in your time on, you know, but the learning materials will be on the Moodle, so you can have access to them 24 hours a day and 7 days a week, all the year round. And you can, you know, make use of them, provided you can get, once you got your login details, and you'll be up and running. So you don't need any extra materials. Okay, but it'll be a good idea
Okay,
if you do
that is
some,
great.
yeah, or if you do some research, if you do some reading, if you get some material from elsewhere, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to stick to all the materials here. Okay. All right. Who will be teaching on the courses? There'll be different teachers on the course. There'll be Mr. Raman, there'll be Zafar, there'll be Shazia, there'll be Anjum, there'll be a couple of other tutors who will be teaching on these courses at various times. And they're all, you know, available on email, you know, first name followed by their ukversity.co.uk domain. If you need to get a hold of people in the office, then, you know, admin people, there is Jill at ukversity.com, finance people, Pindra at J. You know, you can find various people. There's 24 hours helpline there, or access or WhatsApp message if you want to have access to you know, somebody who wants to, you know, you want to talk to, or you want to help. You have a WhatsApp message, you can have a direct line on the website, you have a, you know, all the materials you can get through by phone or website or email anytime. Okay. And if you need any advice or any other thing.
And when do the classes start?
Hello.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay?
So when do the classes start?
You can start anytime you want, no problem. Classes are always running, up and running, because different people start different times and finish at different times. So there's no particular set date and no particular end date. Okay, so it's available as you wish. Okay, it depends on your availability. All right. Hello. Are we okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so it's your
Yes,
choice.
I can hear you. And it's great that we do have the option to opt for the classes
Yeah, anytime. It's your choice when you want to start and when you want to finish, how quickly you want to finish, and whatever, you know, depending on your need.
Okay,
And,
okay, sir.
okay.
Okay.
Right. Any other question?
Okay,
I think this is basically, I wanted to talk to you about induction. This is what the induction is about, telling you about the course, telling you about the subjects, telling you about the contents or contracts and the Moodle. Once you get logged in, once you get a login, then there'll be also somebody who will, you know, do your induction on platform, you know, looking at the Moodle, and he'll explain you, you know, what you are, you know, what you can get out of the Moodle. Okay. Yeah. Any other question that you need to ask me?
Yes, sir. Sure.
Any other question?
Ultimately, once we're in the course, no, sir, time, and it's just that once I begin with the class.
Okay, I didn't hear that, and there was distortion. So you're okay with what we've talked about? There's nothing you else, so you're clear about this, yeah?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Yes, now it's better.
I'm just saying that I'm all good for now.
Okay.
Once I start with the classes, as you just said, so the questions will arise, but for now I'm all sorted. Thank you so much for your
Yes, I
good
know
time.
the question
And I'm
will.
extremely sorry for the network, you know, the area that I live in, it has some issues. And even if we are calling locally, it has the same issue. And even if the network is like, we're on call, we're taking classes, this happens. So I'm sorry, and I apologize to anybody who faces this inconvenience, and I'm doing the same with you too. And I'm so thankful for your patience and your time.
No worries about it. It's not your fault, really. The internet always is an issue, you know,
Yeah.
anywhere. You don't really have to apologize for anything. It's not out of, you know, it's not under your control anyway. So it's nothing
Thank
you
you
can
for
do about it. All right.
understanding, sir. Thank you.
So I'll close the session for now. Then, if you have any other subsequent question, then you can always write in, or you know, phone in, or text, or WhatsApp. You know, and somebody will be able to, you know, hopefully, you know, get you
Let
back
me know.
very
But
quickly.
otherwise, thank you so much. I'm all good for
Okay.
now. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, and have a good evening.
Thank you. Same to you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. So when are you going to register? I mean, have you already registered, or you not registered as yet?
Sir, I do not know about the registration process. I have submitted the fee, and then I received this induction mail. So probably I'm hopeful that I have been registered already, because the induction has been done as well. And now I will be waiting for an email to, you know, begin with the classes, or a login ID password, so that I can get into the portal and then start with the classes as soon as possible.
Yes, I think you're probably registered. I've seen your registration, ATHE. I think you probably get some links, and we'll start you soon. Okay.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you, Hamza, and I will speak to you soon.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much indeed. Bye-bye.